Today on The Avenue.
We are officially going to expand. Where are we at on the new warehouse project?
I am glad you asked.
8 weeks. We'll have a structure in 8 weeks. That's the plan.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we just finished staging this home right off of Van Ness. It's a really cool, unique home, more modern, a little mid-century. We went with a lot of neutrals and looks really good.
One of the best things about our warehouse is that it's located in the back of our property. So every morning my team has to wake up, get ready, drive to work, and I kind of pop out of bed and walk out to the back of our property to our warehouse to stage. We built our home 8 years ago, and the warehouse is probably 5 or 6 years old. When we first built it, we thought it was enough room for everything we could ever want to fit in it. And at that time, we were probably in 20 homes at once, which was a big deal. And now we're in like 50 homes at once. And so we really can't store all of our back stock here. We've always got like a rotating 20 plus homes worth of inventory. And for a while now, our warehouse has not been able to hold everything, but we love our warehouse. We just need a new plan moving forward. So inside the warehouse, we really planned out each little inch and how much space do we need for a couch and where are the beds gonna go and the extra bed parts. And we really maximized all that we can maximize in here. Space-wise, I love this warehouse. I love that it's right behind our home. It's pretty to look at and it's so useful, but we're getting to a point, we've gotten to a point, we've been there for over a year, where we need more space and we need a better process and space for doing things, because really I'm in this for the long run. I don't have an end date in mind, and I would love to do another dozen years or so. So we've got to really refine the process. We had no recipe for this. We didn't have other people to look at of what other stagers did. So we kind of had to figure it out on our own. Things like sofas are really heavy, so they go on the bottom and right here where it's like the right level and height for people to just grab. Then we've got all of our accent chairs in the next 2 levels, and we have a lift that goes around the whole room, because the top portion also goes around the whole room. And so the lift can go up, grab the chairs, which is just a one-man job, and then bring it down. And then right here in the center, to walk around the whole thing, we've got our beds. We've got mattresses, headboards, all of the footboards and cross pieces and rails and whatnot. And everything's labeled the same, so we have a whole inventory system there. We've got our roll-up door here where we load everything from. Our truck is backed in, and so this makes loading the truck really easy. And then our rug wall is very full right now. You can't tell, but it is raised off of the ground. From here back, in case of a flood, we kind of thought, what happens if water gets in and ruins all the bottom of all of our rugs? So it's raised, but as you can see, these front rugs aren't able to be up on the platform there. And again, this is with us in 50 homes. We have numbered all of our rugs so we can find a rug when we need it, and we have pictures of all of the rugs. And what we've started to do is go toward a coloring system, because we found there were certain rugs that we use all the time, like this really basic white and jute woven rug. This can go in almost any home in any space. Most all of our rugs are 8x10s. So now if we have 30 of these rugs, this is just the dark blue rug. So in the morning, we just know to get it by its color. And then here's a striped one that's orange, and a 6x9 jute that's lavender. This green tie rug is probably the one that we have the most of. And it's a Laloy olive and charcoal rug that we use all the time. So this is all categorized well. We've done our best to get everything organized and really utilize all of our space. Here we've got dining tables stacked on dining tables. Here we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got ottomans underneath some of these. We have the leaves to the tables and moving blankets in between. Here's our lift that goes around the whole room. and more sofas. So this is the meat of what the warehouse used to be. There's also an upstairs and a downstairs, which I'll show you in a second, but we even recently built on to the perimeter, the sides of the warehouse, and did a big extension. So this extension was our plan to not have to build a warehouse, a new warehouse, or get a new space. And this is even more sofas, all of our kitchen stools, dining chairs, and this spans the whole length of the warehouse, which I should know, I don't know how long this is. We've got nightstands and consoles and coffee tables stacked. And you can see we're really utilizing a lot of the space kind of as best we can here. But it looks kind of full right now. You can see some empty spaces, but if we were to move out of 3 homes before moving into 3 homes, we couldn't fit everything. And that's what we have going on now. Even still, in our other storage units, we have all of our outdoor furniture, all of our king beds, which we don't use as often. So here we just keep kind of our go-to queen beds. And if the home needs a king, we've got to drive somewhere else to go get it. The upstairs portion is all small accent furniture that you would not need 2 people for. So if you were just gonna come upstairs and get the side tables or a tree or an ottoman, this is all stuff that one person can come upstairs for. We wouldn't want to have all of our couches and dining tables upstairs. So this is all just real small, quick, easy grab stuff that's sorted by what type of furniture it is. And then this room is where the design team meets to select all of the inventory for the day as far as textiles, pillows, art, bedding, and accessories, the decor, kitchen decor, coffee table styling, everything's in this room. We have our vases, larger, smaller, greenery to fill the vases with, vases that already have greenery in them, towels, trays, larger plants, styling books, larger styling books, pillar candles, pillows, art all the way down. We've really got to be prepared for any house, any size, any style, and we kind of pride ourselves in that. We've got such an assortment of pillows. I mean, these two look so similar, but they are not. They are extremely different. Depending on the home, one of them will work perfectly and the other one just won't. And it's maybe little details that you wouldn't think matter that totally matter that we're prepared for with having all this inventory. But even just looking here at these bins, what do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 bins here. This is all just one house. So imagine moving out of 4 homes and everything getting filled up. So sometimes we don't have room for everything and we have to start putting things on the floor, which is just very sad for the inventory. It could get damaged. It's a safety hazard. And at the same time, you might think, well, why don't you just stop buying stuff and why don't you just work with what you have? Great point. I hear you. I am just like a creative who can't do that. I work better in a mess. But also, surprisingly, if we were to move into 7 homes before moving out of 7 homes, it would be empty in here. But we'd have no pictures. We'd have no plants. The amount of things we bring into a home is vast. Our homes each have probably between $20,000 and we had one this year that had $60,000 worth of inventory in it. That's a ton of stuff, and we really want to do right by each house and do what's best for the house and have this large assortment. So really, if we want to keep going and growing, which we do, we're going to need a larger warehouse, which brings me to my point. While we love staging and we love this warehouse, we have just outgrown it, and so we are officially going to expand. We've been looking for about a year for a new warehouse space, and we found one close by, safe neighborhood, large enough, and we were ready to sign away. And what we realized was that after 10 years of renting this warehouse, which was very reasonably priced, we could have bought a home for that amount of money. So we found, God works in funny ways. Daniel's friend came over and said, hey, I just bought the house across the street from mine. If you know anyone who's looking, I'd love to pick my neighbor. And I said, how much land is it on? He says, on 5 acres. And he told us the price, and wouldn't you know, that's what we were gonna rent the new warehouse for. So we ended up purchasing it. It has an old ranch house on the front of the acreage, and then the back 5 acres is where we're gonna build the new warehouse. It will be an investment to actually build the warehouse, but even after having it 10 years, you still own real estate. And if there's anything I've learned in staging is that real estate's always a great investment. So we're really investing in ourselves here by buying this ranch house, building a new 10,000 square foot warehouse for staging for the next dozen or so years, hopefully longer. And at the end of it all, we will still have had our investment. So it makes a lot of sense to me and Daniel. We're really excited for this new chapter. And this warehouse isn't gonna go to waste. Since we work from my home, my office is in my house, and I'm constantly having packages arrive and piles of projects and whatnot all around our home. So the warehouse here will become my new office, / it's way too big for just an office, our online fulfillment center for our online shop. And this is actually gonna be a second location for Shop at the Avenue. We started our first store back here, just off to the side right behind where the truck is in the small little corner of the warehouse. And it was a fun, easy way to start having a store. And we were only open Fridays from 10 to 2. And we had people come from all over and they loved it. And then we rented a little place in Old Town Clovis that we subleased, and then that still went well. So we opened up in Pavilion West here in Fresno, our larger store. And that's going well, and we're enjoying it so much. So this is gonna be a second location, still only open part of the time. And we've got 2 other storage units full of backstock for the shop also. So we have stored all of our extra furniture that's ready to move in when furniture sells. We have all of our Christmas decor, upcoming fall decor and whatnot that we're saving. When we buy vintage pieces, it's all in one place, and now it will be here. So this warehouse will still go to good use. It'll be a second location for people more on this side of town, and a large fulfillment center for online. Daniel and I are actually gonna head to the ranch now. He's gonna give me an update, and I'm excited to see it and for you to see it too. Where are we at on the new warehouse project?
I am glad you asked. We have excavated for the footings. Those footings need to be deeper because the frost line is so deep.
But we're not in Canada. What is it?
That's why it's only a 12-inch wide, a 12-inch deep footing is all you need.
For what?
The perimeter of the building. So all the weight for the building is distributed because we're building just big boxes. The weight is distributed to the perimeter. Okay, so you've got to have a solid block of concrete to hold all that load.
So they dug a hole around the perimeter to pour concrete in.
Okay, yes. I should have just led with that.
So now when we go out there, I'll actually be able to see this is where the building is going to be.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
and your future interior walls, you can see, I had to dig footings,
Interior walls?
I mean, there's going to be a few, right?
Oh, yeah, to separate the upstairs, downstairs.
Correct,
in the
yeah.
first portion,
That's
the first
right.
building.
But it is fun to see, just how big the buildings are, footprint-wise. They're both 60 by 80.
Does it seem big?
It looks big. It looks big. And then you're going to have it, over 2 stories tall. They're going to be significant buildings. But that's exactly what you need to store all that furniture, right?
Exactly. What is the timeline? When do you think it will ideally be done?
Well, if we can get
not ideally, realistically.
There's 2 different answers. If I can get concrete in 2 weeks, the framers probably need a couple of weeks. Then you got your roof, paint, gutters. I'm gonna say give me, from the day I pour concrete, give me 2 months, because they're such basic
2 months,
buildings.
And it will go from dirt to a building.
Yes, because they're so simple. There's no sheetrock on the inside, right? They're gonna be
just for the exterior.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get the shell is what I'm talking about.
When do you need to know paint color? I haven't even thought about what color it will be.
Well,
and we talked about doing some rock on the front or some stone.
that'll come after the fact.
Okay.
That'll come after. What we're gonna do first is get the shells up, and we'll get moved in. At a later date, we'll work on dressing it up, make it look pretty.
How How far away is this from our house, from our old warehouse?
Less than 10 minutes.
Oh,
I've timed
easy.
it multiple times.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So plan on 10 minutes.
And it's on the way to dropping off Leslie at school, so I can take care of that
That's right.
on my way to driving to work
Yeah, it's something
like
you
a
haven't done.
regular person.
Yeah, something you haven't done for a while.
Oh, I've been spoiled. I
Yeah.
no,
Right.
drive to work. Oh man. Okay, I can do it. I'll have to have my coffee with me.
Oh, you're gonna be one of those people?
I need a car coffee.
car coffee.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not one of those people. It's like 90% of Americans.
Yeah, it's like everyone except me.
Everyone except you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm the weird one. I'll admit.
That's right. The Lacomita Guild called yesterday,
Oh, okay.
and they're already looking for people to host this year's Christmas home tour.
Okay, I'm following.
And they're wondering if we'd be interested in doing it again.
Okay, and
So it's been 4 years since
Well,
we did it last.
yes. Uh-huh.
It was a lot of work, but it was really fun. And I know it's like August right now, so we'd have a few months to plan. And since we've already done it before, I feel like, you know, we have to decorate for Christmas anyway. Why not help out Valley Children's and raise some money for the Christmas home tour?
So, what did you tell?
Well, I told her that I would talk to you
Oh, okay.
and
All
then
right,
let
good.
her know.
Okay, thank
But
you.
and we don't have to. But what do you think?
Well, obviously, you know, we love supporting Valley Children's when we can, like that.
Yeah. So,
I guess here's what I think is, what are your expectations as far as work at the house?
so I'm gonna have to decorate before Thanksgiving again, which I don't like to do, but you just have to, because I'm gonna want to touch on Christmas in all the different rooms, and like 1,000 or more people are gonna walk through. So it's a good time to clean up our house and finish a bunch of projects.
Yeah.
Nothing like a party or an
event.
home tour to get you to finish some projects around the house.
Uh-huh.
So I'll tell her, yeah?
Before you do, I want to know what list that you are going to give me, what you plan.
I have a few things, and then I'm sure another dozen things will pop up that I want done, and whatever can get done. But we need those posts out of our kitchen area.
Okay, yes. Uh-huh.
And I'm going to need you to put up the tree, because I think we're going to do another 15-footer.
All right, so I just want to know what I'm signing up for, so I'm not going in blind. A few projects around the house?
And putting up the tree,
Okay.
and dealing with me and my OCD perfection stress.
Well, about that, honey.
It's for charity. It's for the Children's
Okay.
Hospital.
That's right. All right, well, I say we try to make it happen.
Okay, good. I'll tell her yes. Okay, looks like we are here. All right. I don't know the last time I was out here, but it didn't look like this.
Right, it looks a little bit different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So all the grading's been done, all the dirt work's been done, and we laid out the perimeter of the buildings and trenched for the footings. What do you think?
It looks big. I remember when we were discussing where to put it, I wanted it between these two trees. So these two trees, it does look like it's right in between them.
So I did a good job centering it.
You did a good job.
I know you're all about symmetry, so
I do like symmetry.
I did my best to make that happen here.
Okay, so where's the truck's gonna pull in where we pulled in, and it's gonna come this way?
Yes, the truck will come in right where we're standing, loop around, and park in between the two buildings. There's 20 feet between the two buildings, and it's gonna be staged right in, hey, nice.
Staged.
Right in between the two buildings, and then it just loops on out, same way it came in.
So we ended up doing two buildings because to do one, there's a lot more permitting, a lot more fire sprinkler things.
Yes, it was much more cost effective to do the two buildings 20 feet apart.
And it also kind of like works out better because if the truck's parking in between the two buildings, they can load from both
That's
instead
right.
of parking somewhere and having to go all the way to one end and back. So this is actually going to work out really well.
I think so.
So you said I'd be able to see some interior walls and some...
That's right. You'll see
Footings.
the footprint of both buildings, the perimeter, and then you'll be able to tell where the interior walls are on the this building closer to us.
Okay. I should have worn boots.
Right. Yep. Watch your step there.
So this first building is where all the designers will be with all of the decor. Upstairs will be all of the outdoor furniture.
Yep.
And then rugs will be in here. And the roll-up door to load will be at the far end.
That's right.
And then I see the far building 2.
Right.
There's no interior walls. This is pure warehouse and rows of couches and chairs. Okay.
That's right.
This looks good. Is this bathrooms? This
Yes,
rectangle?
your workroom and your bathroom are right over here. You can kind of
We
see
have
where that
two
lays out.
bathrooms. Back to back?
I laid it out for 1, but the plumbing will allow for 2 if you'd like.
Okay, I would like.
Okay.
Okay,
Noted.
awesome. So they'll park over here. I'll park over there.
We have double doors here in the center front, right, with some type of an awning or something.
And the movers will drive in, load, and drive out. We don't have to turn around or back in. That's really nice. Well, this looks great. And you think 8 weeks?
I mean,
We'll have a building?
if things go right, like I think they will.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 weeks to get concrete down, and then
8 weeks after that?
I'm saying maybe 6 weeks after
If
that.
anyone could do it, it would be him. He built our house in 7 months. Like,
That's right.
he generaled it, and next guy, next guy, next guy, next guy. He had them all there. And we went from dirt to moving in 7 months. Well, this is great. Now I have to start thinking of paint colors.
I thought you'd be excited to see the progress.
Good job, Daniel. Good job.
So we just finished staging this home right off of Van Ness. It's a really cool, unique home, more modern, a little mid-century. So we went with a lot of neutrals and just wanted to tie in the colors that were already existing with the house. So like the bluish gray floor, we wanted to bring in some more blue grays and just lots of blacks and neutrals and tie it all in, and looks really good. So for the living room, we wanted to keep it more simple, and we went with these 2 matching sofas, but then we also added a fun statement chair, which these are really cool. Lots of texture, and the dark tones bring in the other wood tones of the house, like in the ceiling in the bedroom. And the art piece also has that like same wood color as the frame, and just even the brown pillow just touches in the different tones and keeps it cohesive, but also like not too in your face, busy. We just wanted to keep it like calm, comfortable, and to fit the style of the home. So what's your favorite part of this home, Isabel?
I would say the butler's pantry. It's very spacious, unique. It has dark colors that really tie in with the rest of the home and the floors, and it has an ambiance lighting in there as well.
Very practical. Not everyone has a butler's pantry. I love the dining room, and then also the bedroom. The bedroom feels very cozy, and and the dining room is fun. I love these new chairs that Andrea found. Are super cool. They're vintage, mid-century, and just very cool. So the service fun. It's small, but also like it was big enough to still do like a seating area up here, and then full dresser and decor and queen size bed. It could definitely do a king too. So very cozy. I love the dark wood ceiling, which just complements the other woods we brought in. And yeah, just turned out really good.
Today we're in my kitchen with my cousin Margie. Margie, welcome.
Thanks for having me. We are going to be making a full salad that's going to be a full meal. I call it the She's Got It All salad. It is so good. I love it.